Hey everybody, so we are ready to start our first assignments for our Google Certified Educator class. You are in the 8-week course, which means we're going to take this one assignment by week. I will normally post those assignments on Mondays. Sometimes I'm busy on Mondays, so they may be until Tuesday, but I have most of them already created, so it should be Mondays. I want to give you a little bit of an intro to how this class is going to work. So each week I'm going to post basically a slide deck, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Inside of that slide deck, there will be lessons with videos and text, and then there will also be tasks for you to complete. I'm looking for the tasks to be completed and give you feedback on those tasks. The lessons you are more than welcome to skip if you already know the topic. So those are just there for your benefit if you need them, but they're not necessarily required. So we're going to go over and look at what that looks like. This first week is going to be the weirdest week, and it's going to be the week that doesn't quite look like the rest. So if you're kind of thinking this isn't very fun the first week, give it 2 weeks and then see what you think. The tasks in the second week are going to pick up significantly, and they're going to be more task-oriented things that are kind of interesting to do. But this first week is really just kind of getting you started, so it's going to be a little different than the other two. So let's take a look at this slide deck, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about a few other little things that you need to know about the class. Okay, so we're going to look at this from a classroom perspective. I'm a student in this class, just like you are, and let's see what this looks like when I post an assignment. So I've already posted a few little things. You see these beginning assignments, marking things as done, introducing yourself, and using the Google Classroom app. Please go back if you have not done those and start at the bottom and work your way up this week. If you're watching this video now and you're like, oh, I didn't do that, just go back and do that before the end of the week. So those are very quick little things for you just to kind of get you introduced to the class. So this is what an assignment looks like, and I will always post assignments. And I mentioned in the very first video, the reason I do this is so you can mark it as done and I can see that you're making progress. So let's open. I'm a student. I'm going to open this assignment and see what it looks like. The only thing I see with this assignment is that this is my assignment, and here's my slide deck that I need to open. So I'm going to go ahead and open that, and this is what you guys are going to see. In this slide deck, I have a series of information that shows me little lessons and tasks. So for instance, this is week 1. We're getting started with week 1. We are just getting introduced to G Suite. So you can go through and you'll see, first of all, these green slides. These are your lesson slides. This is where I teach you how to do something. So this week, it's a little bit different, but your lesson 1 is just basic Google tools, and your lesson 2 is the training center. Now on these slides, you'll see videos. To watch the videos, you'll just need to double click kind of in the middle or click that little play button in the middle, and it should start playing the videos for you. You'll also see links that might take you to other things. So for instance, this one takes you to the Google Training Center. If you click on the blue link here and then click on the blue link that pops up, it will take you to the Training Center, and that's what you need for this week. So the green slides are lessons. The purple slides are tasks. The purple slides are things I'm asking you to do. This week, again, very different, just kind of 2 quick little things to do. And sometimes you'll have stuff to turn into me, sometimes you won't. This week it's a combo. So for example, your task 1 this week is to complete a Google form. I'll get your results from that Google form. Your task 2 is to go to the training center and complete a task. I won't know that you've done that. I'm just trusting you to do it. So that's up to you to do on your own. There's nothing to turn into me on that week, on that task 2. Usually, the purple slides correspond to these lessons. So, lesson 1 is Google Tools Basics. Task 1 is Google Basics Quiz. So they go together. If you need help here, you'll watch the video here. Task 2, Google Training Center. If you need help here, you'll watch the video here. These green slides are completely optional. If you need them, if you don't know how to do them, please watch these videos. Please go through the training. If you do not feel like you need to watch all the videos, which is totally fine, you can always skip to the purple task slides and just complete the tasks. I'm a task-oriented person. I like to do something, and only if I don't know how to do it, go back and listen for help. So you are more than welcome to do that. The purple slides are the things that you need to do. Right? Now, once you've done your tasks this week, you'll close your Google slide and you'll go back to Google Classroom, and you're going to mark this assignment as done. So when I've said mark as done before, if you haven't figured that out, that's what this is. You just hit mark as done. Now there was nothing to turn in this week, so I don't need anything from you. So you're just going to mark it as done. Some weeks you might have something to turn in. So then you'll click add, and you'll add a Google Drive file, or you'll add a link, or you'll add something for me. Or you can create a file and add that as well, and then mark that as done. Some weeks I may also ask you to do something in the private comments, and that's here. The private comment, make sure it says private, only goes to me as the teacher. So you just click that private comment button, and it's real simple. Now I'm going to go back. I want to show you one more time the class comments. If you have a question overall about the assignment and it may benefit other students in the class to know, put your question here. That way everybody in the class can see it, and they may help you out if I'm tied up and I can't answer. So that is your class comment area. It's a great place to use big kind of questions that everybody might have. Okay, so that's how you complete an assignment. It's pretty simple. So make sure you've gone back and you've started with these very simple intro ones first, and then you complete this week's first assignment, and I will post them every Monday. So thank you all for joining our class. I really appreciate you doing this with me. Let me know if you have any trouble or any questions.